Morning, everyone. Tuesday morning here at today's TMJ for the Storm Team forecast from Scottsdale. High near 58 degrees today. That's as good as it gets. Cloudy, rainy, windy, some patchy fog possible. Otherwise nice. It is very wet as you start today with temperatures in the low 40s throughout southeast Wisconsin. But the word again today is going to be wet as that rain is expected to hang around. In the news today, we have a judge ruling the NFL lockout cannot continue. Now, that doesn't mean that there is a deal necessarily, and in fact, the league is going to appeal that decision. So the lockout, that decision could be overturned. Technically, the lockout is, I don't know, what is it now? There's not a lockout?
Technically not a lockout, but there's expected to be.
It's not like, right, all good.
Right.
If the appeal is denied and, okay, the lockout is ended, that still doesn't, again, bring the two sides together and have a deal. But nonetheless, it is a step toward football in the fall as opposed to away. So regardless of which side you support in this, I think we're all for football, right?
All right, check this out. A Florida woman came home to find an intruder in her house. Look at.
All right, so welcome back. What were we talking about when we were so rudely interrupted by the newscast?
The lockout?
The lockout.
If it's
So-
lockout or not.
So where we are with that is we don't know exactly where we are with that. Again, the league is going to appeal the decision. That's going to be the next step. We'll see what happens. Sticking with the sports, Brewers, what was that? Pretty ugly showing yesterday. What was the final? I have it as 9-5 was the final yesterday. We are 0-4. Is it 0-4 against Cincinnati? 0-4 against Cincinnati this season. We'll go for it again. 7:10 is the first pitch out of Miller Park tonight. On the positive, Ryan Braun has an opportunity to tie Robin Yount's record of going the first 23 games in a season, reaching base in at least one time in every single game. That could happen tonight.
Isn't that awesome?
That's a big deal.
Especially after
for
signing
Braun.
a big contract.
And also comparing himself, saying, I want to be like Robin Yount, a guy who starts his career in Milwaukee and ends his career in Milwaukee. So he could be a little bit more like Robin Yount tonight. Now, the reason the NewsBurst is a tad late today is Susie and I were discussing whether or not the invitation that we received for a certain individual's wedding was, what? Black tie for sure? Is this a black tie wedding?
Yes.
Because the wedding starts at 5:30 and it's at the Feaster. Does that mean for sure it's black tie?
Yes.
It does.
Yes.
And so my other question was, that means it's a tux, but does it mean the tie has to be black? Like, what if I had a red bow tie? Can I wear a red bow tie? Can I wear a green bow tie? I'm a bow tie guy.
I think you could wear a colored bow.
A colored bow tie,
Yes.
but a
As long
tux.
as you wore it.
What color should I wear?
What? Let me do a Google search here before I.
You have the etiquette,
That's
no?
right. I do,
You know the
but-
etiquette.
But
Well, certainly more than me.
Making up.
All right.
I won't check on the color type. I think that's okay.
Have a nice day.